So hi guys, I'm here and I'm back for another video, and this is a different video. This is a question I've seen a lot in the Philippine K-pop community, especially the card collecting community. So these are photo cards. So these are Jihyun and Sohyun volume up cards that I recently sold, so I'm gonna be shipping it to a different country. So one of the questions that is usually asked is, how do you pack photo cards and how do you ship it internationally? So I'm gonna be doing the how to pack photo cards first, then at the end of this video I'll just edit in the process of shipping the photo cards. So yeah, so here are the cards. Actually, your main goal is to have these cards reach your buyer in the same condition that you have them right now, because that's a duty of a seller or even a trader. So yeah, so there are gonna be things that you will need. First of all, you need something to ship, so that's the cards. Next is the top loader and a sleeve. So this is a plastic sleeve. This is kind of optional, but it's much better to put a sleeve inside a top loader for added security. So yeah, so I guess I'm gonna be putting links on where you can buy these in the Philippines, so that everyone has a better idea of how to ship cards. Then next is the envelope. I don't know if it's just my post office, but the Philippine post office don't really sell these bubble mailers. Like they'll tell you that you can use envelopes, the paper ones, but those aren't really safe enough. So I bought this from National Bookstore for 15 pesos. Not really that much. Then lastly, this one. So this is a foam board. You don't have to use a foam board, but you can use a carton or cardboard, even illustration board, but I prefer to use a foam board because they're light, they're thick, as you can see, and they're good reinforcement for the card, so that worst case scenario, even if the envelope is bubble padded, the cards are still safe with this and this. So yeah, let's pack this forward. So yeah, so first step is to measure your top loader and see if it actually measure your top loader, so that you can cut the foam board or the cardboard piece to size. Make sure that the foam board, like the padded foam board, will fit your envelope. Leave some space so that the card wouldn't be damaged, if ever. Just gonna be using the cutter to have a mark, then I'm just gonna cut this. So now that we've cut the foam boards to size, as you can see, it's hard to cut this, so it shows you that it is sturdy. Although the size that I have isn't enough to have identical pieces, but this is gonna work since it's just reinforcement. So next is we're gonna put the cards in the sleeves. So the method that I use, so that they can be quite waterproof, I guess, is to put the sleeve like this. So the opening is at the bottom of the card, then put the top loader, I put it in the top loader like this. So if ever that there's gonna be water damage from this part, it won't enter the card as fast compared to this method. So I'm gonna be putting the two cards here. Just remove the dust. So it is much better to use one top loader per card, but if you don't have enough resources, make sure that at least the cards aren't gonna be bent or gonna have dents by the end of it all. So I'm gonna be putting some freebies here since I have a lot of spare Kara star cards. So I guess I'm gonna be putting group cards, because they're free stuff. I'm gonna be putting 3. It's also some way of reinforcement as well. Make sure that they are in the center if you're not gonna be putting them in the top loader, so that they won't be damaged by the tape when we tape them. Put it in the center, sandwich it. Make sure that it is properly sandwiched. Then use the tape. So the tape that I'm using is a magic tape, just because it's the one available right now. And it's quite easy when you make a mistake, so you can just peel it off. It won't really damage anything that much, although it's a bit more expensive than the usual. So make sure that everything is sandwiched properly. And proceed with the taping. So I like to do it by 3s, so that everything is intact. So yeah, now that this is safe, yeah, this is safe enough, at least for me. So put it in the envelope, make sure it fits. I'm kind of having doubts with this little envelope. I have a bigger one just in case, but having a snug envelope is actually better, so that it won't move a lot in transit. So yeah, just make sure that you don't pop the bubbles from the bubble wrap while putting the card inside. Yeah, this is a good fit. Yeah, this is a good fit. So this fits. It won't move since it's quite snug. So just unseal it, then put the necessary information in the envelope. So yeah, I'll be putting the necessary information out of the camera, just because it's gonna contain the buyer's address and details, and my details as well. So yeah, that's it, and I'll see you when I ship this. So I wasn't able to record a lot in the post office since it was quite awkward with the people working there. So basically, you're just gonna give them your package, and they'll give you a total amount on what you have to pay for the shipping fee. So it will vary depending on if you want it to have a tracking number or without. So it is always advised to go for registered mail, just because at least you know where your package is at. Then for registered mail, they will give you this pink card, which will basically have your details, so that they can return it to you if ever that they aren't able to deliver it to the receiver. Then lastly, a tip for addressing your envelope is to tape the writings. In my case, I printed the writings in my envelope, so since my handwriting is really bad, so yeah, so tape it so that in case that the letter gets wet, the writing is protected. So yeah, that is it for this video. I don't really have any other footage left to use, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.